New York City, 3:15 a.m., March 13, 1964. A young woman walks home from her bartending shift. Her name is Kitty Genovese. She is 28 years old. She never makes it to her door. The next morning, the New York Times prints a number. 38 witnesses. Not one of them called the police. The story horrifies the country, and it births a theory. The Bystander Effect. You've probably heard of it. But here's the problem. Almost none of it was true. The article ran on March 27, 1964. The editor behind it was a man named A.M. Rosenthal. A.M. Rosenthal, Metro editor at the New York Times. Rosenthal met the police commissioner over lunch one afternoon. The commissioner mentioned the number casually, 38 witnesses. Rosenthal smelled a story. He never fact-checked the number. The headline ran, 37 who saw murder didn't call police. Two young psychologists in New York read that headline. Their names were John Darley and Bib Latané. John Darley, social psychologist at NYU. Bib Latané, social psychologist at Columbia. Together, they asked a simple, chilling question. Why would 38 people watch a murder and do nothing? So in 1968, they designed an experiment to find out. Students sat alone in a small room with an intercom. They believed others were listening from separate rooms nearby. Then suddenly, one voice on the intercom began choking, then gasping, then begging for help, then complete silence. 85% helped when they thought they were alone. Only 31% helped when 5 others were listening. The more witnesses present, the less likely anyone acts. They called it diffusion of responsibility. If everyone could help, then no one feels they must. And just like that, the bystander effect was born. It entered textbooks, it entered courtrooms, it entered culture. For 50 years, it shaped how we understood strangers. But something about the original story never quite fit. In 2007, 3 researchers reopened the Genovese case. Rachel Manning, at the University of the West of England. They pulled court records, witness statements, and trial transcripts. And what they found rewrote the entire founding myth. There weren't 38 witnesses watching a murder unfold. Most heard a brief scream and went back to sleep. Only a small handful actually saw anything at all. 2 witnesses actually did call the police that night. And a neighbor named Sophia Farrar ran downstairs. She held Kitty Genovese in her arms as she died. Manning concluded the story was almost entirely invented. The bystander effect was built on a lie. But the effect itself, still partially real. Then in 2019, researchers analyzed something extraordinary. They studied 219 real public conflicts on CCTV footage. Cities across the UK, the Netherlands, and South Africa. In 91% of cases, at least one bystander intervened. And the more witnesses present, the more likely someone helped. The exact opposite of what textbooks had taught for decades. Strangers stepped in, they blocked punches, they pulled people apart. The lab and the street told very different stories. So what's actually true about humans in crisis? We hesitate, we look around, we check each other's faces. But most of the time, somebody finally acts. The myth told us strangers are cold and indifferent. The evidence says strangers are more decent than we feared. Next time you witness something wrong, remember this. You are probably not surrounded by 37 silent watchers. You are surrounded by people waiting for someone to move first. Be the one who moves.